to fit the screen and everything, they should be right in the frame there. No camera from here. I actually played this game back when it was a free Unity game in alpha. I still have that on my computer. Now they have music and everything. I can't believe it now takes up 1.8 gigs on my computer. I'm gonna wait for the chat to fill up, and you tell me if it's too loud over my voice. I'll turn things down because it's usually too loud. This is cute music. Now that I'm out of school and I'm not going to be in school for the summer, I will have more... time to stream, and I'll be streaming more things. Also, I'll be trying to upgrade everything, including starting a Patreon, moving Escher Girls off, and trying to make everything of the Amy Angel Wings online brand. I hate the word brand now. I used to use the word brand before it became popular online, just to mean whatever, my persona, but now it's just like everyone uses it and it's so cynical. Okay, so anyways. Hello, hi Lee. Is my voiced music okay? Okay. I'll wait a little longer for people to show up, but essentially this game, I don't know what it is now. As I said, I played it when it was a Unity game in alpha, and it was free, and you ran around one room smacking things over, and I wonder how it is now. It was my trying to find something other than Mirror's Edge. Refunct was finally that thing that scratched the itch, but I will be back on Mirror's Edge now that I'm done school, and hopefully my health starts recovering. School beat me to like really bad this year. Oh hey Joanna. Hi Joanna. It's Samus. Or Samus to my Zelda anyways. Alright, so we're going, I guess. If more people are showing up. Let's try the tutorial. Learn how to play CATLATERAL damage. Okay, you can stop spinning. Oh, you've got a second paw now. That's cute. This is very Simsy music. It would be awesome if you could like link this up with a Sims home and just be like the cat that destroys the Sims home. Jump in the box to continue. That's new. Aw? they've added that. Originally, all you did was just knock things over until time ran out. So. Oh, you still have time. Okay, so you gotta... This is interesting. This is a much bigger world than it used to be. Oh, you can get upgrades? By scratching your post. That's cute. What's this? SWAT increased. Oh, they're up their power things. That's awesome. Jump increased. Alright. Awesome. Let's kill those. All the plates out of the way. Hopefully these aren't hot. Ow. Event? What's this event? Event, kill the glowing red dots. What red dots? Laser pointer? I need the red dots. Where are they? Kill other red dots. Yay, I defeated the laser pointer. I got a new cat. There are new cats. Oh, this game is so good. Where's the power? Come on, more power. I have maximum SWAT. This is like Meower's Edge. Hehehe. I'm so happy this game got improved and I supported this game because it's like, I was like, oh, I want this game to be so good. And it's like, yay, it's really good now. Well, get all the things off the shelves. I guess I have to be a cat, I have to look at everything I've done too. This game has a very Katamari Damacy feel to it. I wonder if water can hurt me. Can I do anything to the toilet paper? Oh, I can. Look at that unravel. The jump increased. I'm running out of time though. I need to knock more things down. Everything has to go. Event. Free upgrade has appeared. Where? Oh no, it's in a different room. Me a you're gonna knock things over. Socks are incredibly hard to knock over. Yeah. No, I've got 70 things to knock over. I'm running out of time. Ow. Ow. No, I'm not gonna get this in time. I'm missing 54 objects. Oh. Katamari? Yes, it is Katamari. This is very Katamari-like. I've got different kinds of cats. That's adorable. What kind of cat should I be? Nippy? I guess these are based off of real cats. Lynn. I want to get my cat in here. Will. Chaos. I like chaos. Let's be chaos. Alright. We're going to succeed this time. Everything off the table. Speeding. Alright, everything off. I'm getting my hair done tomorrow and I'm kind of nervous about it. My hairdresser seems concerned that she's not going to be able to do very much, like that she's not going to be able to move the blonde easily. And I hope it doesn't, like, one of the reasons I'm hoping to go off the blonde is because doing the blonde takes so long, and I'm hoping that it's like, oh no, is doing it not blonde and brown gonna take a long time too now? Plus, I'm scared in general of changing my hair. I've had to save hair for new thing. What's this power up? Get over here, you power up. I wonder if do these cats have like different abilities? See, I don't know how to get to these really high out places. I don't know if I need super jump powers or I just have to run cat for it. I'm running out of time. That cat. What? I did not know I could do that. I can stretch out my arm. Oh wow, that's really powerful. Yeah, I guess it's not. Oh no, I'm running out of time again. Yeah. I need to get a better feel for this stage. Oh no! Jump in, kitty. Cat Amiri. Okay, you're distorting the name more and more now. Okay, if anyone wants to talk to me about anything or wants me to talk about anything while I play this game, drop a topic in the chat or something. See, if they have different skills, it doesn't say that they have different skills. Oh, there's a cat. There's a photo there. Oh, so whenever you knock over cat photos, you get a new cat or something. Get rid of all the laundry. Aren't clothes supposed to unfold? What is an event? High value object has changed. Where? Respawn increased. It says a high value object changed? What did I just knock over? Oh, the mirror. Oh, I can open doors and stuff by knocking them off hinges. I didn't know that. I'm a very powerful cat. I'm really bad at jumping. How tall are these people? I don't know that even I could reach a shelf that high. Do different cats give me different amounts of time? Or, like the last cat felt like I had much less time. Or do I get time by doing things? Oh, maybe I get time by achieving those objectives. All my frustrations for first-person platformers are in this game. I can't see my feet. I can't figure out how to jump. Swat, swat, swat. Whoop. Whoop, whoop. Find more tables or something to knock over, or more rooms. Ow! Oh, that's a lot of stuff. Yes! Everything off. Oh, I'm almost there. Yay! Get in. Oh, I have to get in the box. Yay! Hehehehe. That was cute. There's another game that I'm following closely right now. The developer doesn't want any money so far. I know people had asked how they can support the game. And they said just emotional support, because I guess they didn't want any money. But it's kind of, it's not remaking the Kowloon Walled City exactly, but it's based on it, and it's like a Kowloon Walled City type of place where you play as a cat and you explore. Instead of people, they have robots. So it's like you see people, robots doing their stuff and living their lives and talking to each other while you explore. And I'm really interested in that game. And I'm interested in seeing if my mom would be interested in it, because she's really interested in the Walled City. And I think that she might get a kick out of it if it's good. So I'm hoping it comes out. Moon gravity. Hold on. Well, I'm back. Sorry about that. Ooh, upgrade. Okay, so there's moon gravity right now, so I can go to all these high places. So while I have moon gravity, I should take advantage of that. Are there any high places I can take advantage of with while I have moon gravity? Destroy everything. Oh, there's another cat. We have time. Why is there a cookie on top of in the washroom? Oh well, humans are weird. I need a shelf full of stuff. Ah! Darn it. Darn it. We have time. I need 6 objects. No! I need more objects. Yes! I did it right! Right as time was running out. Hee 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 hee. Oh, I'm so good. I'm the best cat. I have trouble getting to these really high places. There's an Isaac statue? Oh yeah, there's some internet lag issues. I mean, I think it should be okay now. Oh, I have to get money? Oh, I have to destroy things that are worth amount of money. That's cute. These things are hardly priceless. That's creative. So, can you tip these things over? Here's a picture of a cat. There's many pictures of cats. Oh, did the stream stop? Oh. Okay, my preview stopped, so I wasn't sure whether or not I was still streaming. Fine, everything off. Can I knock over these swords? Why would you allow a cat into a museum anyways? This just seems like just a way, an excuse for me to unlock a lot of cats. I assume these are all cats of supporters of the game or something. I wish I had gotten out of this. Although it'd be interesting about putting my cat's name on it, since my cat's name is a character from a Final Fantasy game. Destroy all the Fabergé eggs. These look like Sonic rings. Oh wait, I just saw a giant dinosaur in the other room. Let's get. These are giant rings. Like, how big are these people? Dinosaur! Destroy the dinosaur! Whack, whack, whack! Whack, whack, whack! Destroy the dinosaur! Yes! Hee hee hee! There's a little toy here. Destroy the dinosaur eggs. Destroy the fossils. Humans are bad. We must destroy all their work. I'm certain that everything I've destroyed must be worth more than $272,000. Maybe I'm uncovering like a fraud museum. Turns out that like none of these are real. Are these planets? I guess they are planets. There's Mars. Love it. There's no run button. I'm assuming these things aren't worth very much. Like, they're just models. They're not irreplaceable artifacts. I want to explore this museum more. I'm not ready to leave. soar? There's a bunch of stuff here. So some of these stages seem a lot easier than other stages. What's the new upgrade they want me to get? I'm confused where it is. Is it on top of something? Oh, yeah, okay. That's fine. Alright, let's get in the box. To the teleportation box. Aww. Get 440 objects. Bonus, joysticks. Oh, those are very old looking joysticks. Can I open this door? Now, what's going on? Now! I'm the worst cat. Q-wordy madness. Everything off the table. Upgrade has appeared. Free the cats from the pictures. Nice computer. I'm sorry. It's probably a gaming computer. My cat used to knock over my mouse all the time and then sit in front of it like she's like, pet me instead! Which was adorable. Laundry room. It's a weird layout for the house. There's a laundry room in between. The 2 bedrooms, huh? Everything must go. Cat venom. Is that a cat box? Jumping trees. Virtual lab unlocked? What? A drinks tray? Why is the drinks tray inside here? Why are DVD collections supposed to be going? Oh no, power up. Where? Where? Force field? Oh. Oh, this is confusing. Okay, so the force field just knocks over everything. supposed to save me time, I guess. Destroy everyone's video game stuff. Everything. Force field. Ooh, it's an achievement. Where the dishes have to go? I'm supposed to get up there. I need a higher jump. Make up. Oh, that's my food. Hot towels. Things are so heavy. Come on. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff here. Yep. Oop. New upgrade. Yay! So, what's everyone going to be up to? Or anything people want to talk about? Anything? Any movies people are interested in? As usual, there's a whole bunch of comic book movies and stuff coming out. No, I'm trapped. Help! Into the box. Oh, I'm in a fantasy location. I'm in like a mad scientist lab. That's weird. I wonder if there's any environmental storytelling in this game. Like, I haven't noticed anything obvious so far in terms of like outside of being in a museum and outside of being in a lab now, I haven't noticed that there's a story, or like that the people's houses I've been in haven't told me anything about them, except that their place, this thing is ordered kind of weird. Come on, everything off the shelves, everything must go. I am a cat. Probably the most accurate cat simulator ever. So I borrowed, okay, in lieu of anything else to talk about, I borrowed Breath of the Wild from the library. For anyone concerned about giving money to Nintendo, I technically did not, although we can argue about the library buying it. So I want to see what all the hype was about I think it's an okay game. I know, like, if I was Jim Sterling, that would get me killed. No one cares about my opinions, so... Like, I don't think it's bad, and I think it's pretty good, but I think part of it, like, I have a theory that part of the reason a lot of people are like, it's the greatest game ever, is that a lot of people, especially critics and people who fancy themselves gamers, play a lot of AAA games that they don't really enjoy, but they feel like, you know, technically it's great. It has high production values, there's nothing wrong with it, but they feel very limited by the lack of freedom, and increasingly so, because people put up with it. Like, as I said, I think it's mostly, if you compare a lot of games from the past to now, it's like people just keep putting up with the really long tutorial levels and the hand-holding and everything just being a series of tubes and all the CGI and everything, to the point where I think, like, it's just kind of gotten to this point, and then finally you get a game that gives you freedom. But it's like, it's not like the most amazing thing ever for me, because I play like games that I tend to enjoy, and I tend to skip a lot of AA games if I'm like, oh no, there's a tutorial, I'm just not playing this game again. Like, I actually found the Breath of the Wild tutorial level too restricting. A lot of people really liked it. I just wanted not to have a tutorial off the bat at all. And I understand why it's there, and I understand they want you to get your 4 powers before you can continue, but I still, like, just felt, get me off this island, get me off this island. It's also interesting that for all the talk of how much control Nintendo gives you, a lot of it is still Nintendo wanting control. Like, for one, you can't play as your own character, you can't play as a girl, you can't make your own character despite the fact that it's basically Skyrim, and the entire game is supposedly about free choice and customization, except that you can't choose your character, you can't choose your gender, you have to be Link. Even though the entire game, like, even the story plot, which is what bothers me, is like, you know, this is the Zelda where everything went wrong, and so it's the Zelda of total freedom because Link and Zelda and everyone screwed up, and so Ganon won. And like, wouldn't that be the perfect chance to have your own character? Like, their legendary hero is dead, you are this wanderer from another place, and they're like, please help us. That would be cool. And the other thing is that for all their talk of speedrunning, they want the speedrunners to advertise for them essentially, but they still won't let you, like, they won't let you off that island until you get the paraglider. And literally you can't get off the island, even though the plateau, like, it's all there, you can see it, it doesn't actually exist. And this is why so far speedrunners don't know if it's possible that they can speedrun Zelda any faster by skipping the plateau, because until you complete the plateau, the ground beneath you literally does not load, and any attempt to get off it will end your game. And that includes if you glitch your way onto Ganon, because the final Ganon fight takes place outside the castle. So if outside the castle doesn't exist yet, your game will just end. But I enjoy a lot of stuff. I do think the weapons break far too often. I understand. See, because, like, I've compared this game a lot to Dead Rising, and because Dead Rising has such a reputation for its harsh time limit, that seems to be how everyone defines Dead Rising. But except for the time limit, this game is a lot like Dead Rising. You gotta cook, you gotta plan, you gotta do all the mini quests, you gotta plan your journey. You've got to make your weapons constantly break, you gotta use whatever's at hand. And, like, I do understand why Nintendo had the weapons break so often, because it's for the same reason, like, in Dead Rising... Ooh, a fancy house. I'm a rich cat. In Dead Rising 2, once you had create a weapon, and then you were able to just create boxing gloves club knives, you just never used anything else. And once you had the combo weapons, you stopped using whatever's at hand. And so I understand that Nintendo's like, if we made them too sturdy, people would just keep their favorite weapons. They would farm their favorite weapons and just keep them around. And so I get it, and I do enjoy how creative it is, but I've also found that it's just sort of tedious, because most of the time, trying to creatively take out groups of enemies just takes too long and usually fails. You're trying to set things on fire, and then too much time passes, or people notice you, or you mess up, or like night comes and the zombie skeletons start to attack you. So most of the time I found just running into an enemy camp with a two-handed weapon and just smacking everything to death just works fine. Which is actually kind of counter to how I like to play. The mouse is this. Where's the mouse? Give me the mouse. Kill mouse. Ooh, cats. I saw a mouse there. No, that wasn't a mouse. I disliked that Zelda. I thought that Zelda got to run around, but that was just in the flashbacks apparently. Apparently Zelda is actually just sealed up in the castle. Yay, I caught a mouse. Max speed. Ooh, it's like I'm flying in hyperspace. The world is really big, and part of the reason it takes people forever to play the game is because they spend a lot of time traveling. And the world isn't as populated. Like, I guess it depends on your point of view. Like, some people think it's pretty boring. It's like the Blair Witch Project, you know? Like, what's atmospheric and what's boring depends on the person. Because a lot of people think Blair Witch Project is brilliant horror, a lot of people think it's incredibly boring. Some people think Breath of the Wild is incredibly huge, atmospheric, everything to... You never know what's on the other side of that mountain, and then other people are like, it's all the same. It's incredibly boring. There's not that much that's special. And I get both points of view. I think I can totally understand why people see it both ways. Like, Blair Witch is the same way. I totally get why people see it both ways. Ooh. Oh, this seems dangerous. These knives. Let's give him a couple times now. I do like cooking and planning. I don't find it that annoying. It is a little tedious to constantly have to cook the same things over and over again. But as I said, I'm used to Dead Rising, that I stand there and just make mixed drinks to prepare for my next part of the journey. That sort of thing, so it's fine. Uh-oh. Power outage. Luckily I'm a cat, I can see in the dark, I think. Ow. Where's the power outage, dude? I think that's a photo. Yeah, they're not gonna off photos because they contain cats to be free. That? Oh, that didn't count. Maximus Decimus Viridius. Did someone name their cat after the gladiator guy? Still a lot of stuff on these shelves to clear. If they don't completely fall on the floor, they don't count apparently. So the Jays are doing horribly. So, like, I love baseball, so I'm still enjoying the game, but I'm like, it's unfortunate that they're doing so badly. And people are injured, which is not helping things. So it's not just that the people are hitting poorly and the offense isn't going. And Osula's blowing saves, which is never good. So even when they're about to win a game, they lose. Like today. That was unfortunate. But just like even in the last 2013 season when they were finished dead last was quite enjoyable. There were always enjoyable moments in the baseball season, and like the Chris Coughlin jump, which anyone who follows me on Twitter saw me retweet it 1,000,000 times, was pretty awesome. That's the one where he was like right when the throw came to home, I knew he was dead. That there just was no way he was going to beat the throw, and he should not have been sent. It's one of those things where you do the wrong thing and a good result comes of it. The third base coach sent him, I think, because the Jays are just desperate to score at this point. But no, he clipped into the wall. No! Oh no. I can't unlock this cat here. The photo clipped into the wall. And then Coughlin just jumped over the catcher. It was ridiculous. It was the most ridiculous play ever. Come on, move it. Darn it. It's not moving. I can't unlock him. I'm sorry, I have to come back and unlock you later. Wow, I played an hour of this game. Is that it? Collection. Achievements, objects, photos. Oh, the pictures of people's cats. That's so adorable. Had I known that, I feel bad. I would have loved to contribute my cat to this game. Maybe I still can't. Okay, let's try a different cat. Who should I play as? Okay, chat, I'll wait for you to catch up. Tell me who I should play as. There's Nippy, Lynn, Will, Mitten. Okay, Mitten for some reason is drawn. Nero, Wednesday, Rufus, Chaos, Magoo, Griswold, and Senor Missy. I haven't unlocked others yet. Mitten, okay. Mitten it is. Which one's Mitten? Nippy, Lynn. Mitten will be Mitten. Those humans for Bay. Get 320 objects. Alright. I wonder what the difference of other cats are. Do they have different time limits? I don't remember having 8 minutes on the stage. Those are the blockiest looking clothes hangers ever. I also need to find more cats to unlock. Oh, there's no cats there. Now I lock you. And I lock Luna. No, I'm not gonna get to that upgrade in time. Oh, this is a different house. That's cool. Or I've never been in this room before. Or unless each of these cats have a different house, maybe? I don't know. It'd be interesting if they're based on a real cat themselves. Yeah. Okay, I can reach it. The weirdest thing about this game is that because it takes so much constant clicking, it's actually hurting my hand. The other game that did that to me was Dead Red Nation. It's a over-the-top zombie shooter game. I'm really good at it, but I think I got into the top 100 worldwide scores, but it just takes such a toll on my hands because there's constant clicking and moving, and it's just non-stop, constantly evading the zombies and having to shoot them. I would stream Red Nation for people, except that it's not very exciting. Like, I haven't played it in a long time. I was really good at it when I used to play it constantly, but it just hurt my arm so much that eventually I just had to stop. And this game is hurting my hand a lot too. Let's see if there are any cats to unlock before I leave. I want to make sure I don't miss any cat moments. Or Nation Red, not Red Nation. It's been so long. There's the cat box, any... Oh, there's a cat right here. See? There's a cat ball. Razzie and Alice. I have no idea how I'm supposed to reach this. I can't bounce off balls, can I? Nope. Maybe I need higher jump. And the box. Yay! Good night, Joanna. Sleep well. Get some food and stuff. I'll talk to you later. Hey, Leap. Who else is in the chat? I'm gonna advertise on Twitter again. Oh no, the time is running out. Because I need to sleep for my hair appointment tonight, I won't be like streaming Mirror's Edge or anything, or I totally would. Alright. Bunk beds. See, the thing is that despite the fact that they give you more points because they're more expensive, they still count as like a single object. So like knocking pillows off the table isn't really that great. You want to knock a whole bunch of these small objects off. Like they cost more, at the end you do get like money points, but disco. Oh, this is very distracting. Oh, I'm at camp. Well, does each cat have like a different level? I think so, because when you choose objectives, you have to choose your cat first. You don't choose the objective and then choose the cat. So maybe different cats have different stages. Oh, you can actually open doors. I didn't know that. Awesome. Into the fridge. I'm not gonna bother trying to open the freezer. Let's see what else is there. No shopping cart. Free the cat. Garfield. Of course I'm naming the cat Garfield. Bam! Yay, jump increased. Is that another cat? That's a bear. power-up has appeared. Where? I'm running out of time though. I only had 5 minutes on this stage. Okay, these photos getting stuck in walls is really annoying. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this in time. Oh yeah, yay! Super Marcat unlocked. Nope. Oh, I can. I like how I learned all these things about this game. This is really, it's very, like people are like, we don't want open world. No, this is open world. It's Cat of the Wild. Into the box. Oh, my arm hurts. Oh wow. Oh, it's a shopping list, so it's not about, it's about getting a certain amount. It's not just about knocking everything over. Because that was super fun. Okay, so I have a shopping list. What I have to do. I have to get some milk and some sodas. Those sodas. Like these things, right? These things, yep. I've also got to get rid of these other things. Are these milks? Yep, they are. What am I shopping for? Who needs this much milk? It's very hard to move. Go. No, that's all I need though. What do I need? This is way too fun knocking everything over though. Meat? Yep. Okay. So I need a few more of these meats. Off you go. So I guess one of those count as the meat. Hey Lee, you probably know who that is. This is an interesting challenge. Oh, I just beeped myself. still haven't found a lot of stuff to knock over. I need to, okay, I need those. Come on, come on, get all the pink milk. Strawberry milk or whatever that is. Got humans to feed, I guess. What am I shopping for? A lot of these things look too much the same. What I'm looking for until after I knock them over. Oh, it's 57 gums. I need to find gum. We've got one more milk to find. Hard to find the little packaged balloons. They're all the same. This is bacon, I guess. This is very challenging. The graphics in this game aren't good enough to facilitate me easily being able to tell where things are. Oh, there's some packaged meats. Yeah, I'm not gonna have enough time. I'm gonna do this again. What I need to do is figure out where the gum is. That's the only one of these I don't know where it is. Gum is usually by the counter, isn't it? Oh, here it is. Okay, so the next shot at this, I'll know where things are. So 3 of them are near the dairy counter, assuming I've been knocked the same things over if I fail. I'm just gonna be annoying. There's not enough of sticks of these things. Oh, I don't have to do the supermarket again? I want to. Alright, not of my own volition, but I might have to stop soon. My arm is really hurting playing this game. The constant clicking is straining my arm. Some sort of ligament in my arm is really hurting. Crump. No. Push it all over. Everything must go. Now let's hope there's a closet. Power up. Where? There it is. Yay! Whoa. Destroy other things. That's my birthday soon. Next Monday. I'm getting older. Which makes me... people seem to not like getting older. Age is just a number except when it's not. Except when people filter you out on OkCupid because people are extremely shallow. Destroy all the glasses. Yeah. So where do people meet people? Like I deleted my OkCupid. I'm thinking of remaking it. I deleted it mostly because I was just sick of having to fix it up. I figured I might as well start from scratch. But, like, are there any better places? Well, so if you knock stuff onto the bed, it doesn't count as being knocked over. Like, Tinder doesn't sound great. And honestly, it looks like everyone on Tinder is there just to dunk on each other. Do people actually use Tinder to date? Or do people just use Tinder to, like, dunk on each other? A high value object has changed. What does that mean? And I know some people suggest fat life, but like I don't have fetishes or anything. Like I'm trans, but that's about it. That's not a fetish, at least not to me. I don't know. Dating is stupid. It's highly overrated. Ooh, steak. Can a cat try to eat that and just knock it over? Knock it over and eat it? How close must be knocked out? Remember Katamari Damacy was the greatest game? I was like just thinking about this game. And like Katamari Damacy was like, oh, it's a Nintendo game Nintendo didn't make, and everyone thought it was the greatest thing, and it came with a sequel really quickly, and then after that you haven't really heard too much about it. Like I'm sure there's probably a sequel in there I didn't pay attention to, also outside of the We Love Katamari or whatever. But I feel like it was this huge thing that was going to change the world and change gaming and everything. But then like whenever something big hits, it's always like, this is the future of gaming, everyone should do this. Like even Breath of the Wild, right? It's like video games shouldn't have story, everything should be open world, and then until the next one where it's just like Logan, right? Where it's like, oh, every movie has to be R-rated now. So faddish. I think whatever works for the game, like story games, I like narrative in stories. I like to be able to make my own story in my head from what's going on. I like the story being told from the way I play. And like for stuff like Uncharted, that's fine, because Uncharted is essentially an interactive movie, but I don't like it if story feels forced. I don't like it if open world feels forced. Like I didn't like the Dead Rising got an open world. I didn't like and I wouldn't be happier if everything was open world just because Breath of the Wild was a success, and I'm not happy when everything gets story just because games are supposed to have story. Who was this? Museum unlocked. To the museum. Tender? Well, Tender is just a place to dunk on people. I don't even think people hook up. I think people just like pretend to like troll people and then post their dunks on Imgur and Reddit and Tumblr. I mean, depends on if you're like a girl, then you post on Tumblr and Twitter and Instagram. And if you're a guy, you post on Reddit and Imgur about dunking on girls, and everyone cheers you on. Yeah, that was hilarious. Knock over everything. I take damage. Each of those bones is only worth $10,000. At least the music isn't like obnoxious. It's hard to make video game music. You want to make something that's like fun to listen to, but doesn't wear on you after a while. And so far none of this music has really worn on me. It's very Simish. Sims is really good for that. Where they're like, we come up with music that's just there, but doesn't really piss you off over time. I remember Shadows of the Empire. That used music from Star Wars, and like I'd watched Star Wars at that point, but I hadn't really watched Star Wars like in sort of an in-depth fashion. That's it. Wow, that's new go. And so I didn't pay that much attention to the music in the Battle of Yavin and stuff. And so when I play Shadows of the Empire, they reused all that music, and I just associate it so much with being stuck in really long, boring stages that whenever I hear like the Yavin battle music, I'm just like, oh no. These things will cost me. Yeah, I'm not making a lot of money from this. average age cast on. So I was watching the Telltale Batman games. I was watching Niche Boy of the Australian Good Game play it, and like, wow, like, why is Batman, like, I hate going like, why is Batman such an asshole, because people say Batman's always an asshole, but he wasn't really. And the thing is that it's all relative, right? Because it seems to be every time you make him a bigger asshole, it becomes a larger bar to jump, and then the next person has to make him an even bigger asshole. And it's just like, why does Batman always have to be so unhappy and so crap? So like, why does everything have to be dark and awful all the time for him? Just like Spider-Man now, where it's like, it kind of became a thing where because a few people died in the comics, it's like, oh, his life is miserable and he has to, like, everyone has to die constantly. And if you question it, then people say, oh, you just don't understand the character. But, so the Telltale Batman is like, it's not just that he's an asshole or that you can play him as an asshole, you really don't have a choice to play him as a not asshole. Because it turns out that his parents were actually evil. It wasn't like that they were framed to be evil, they were actually evil, I guess. And that his dad was actually locking criminals up in... Oh wow, Fire Cat. Like, his dad was actually abusing his power, and they were trying to get people to sell property, and if they wouldn't sell property, his dad would say that they're mentally disordered and then have them locked up in Arkham so they could take their property. So like, his parents were really evil, not just like they were the rich bourgeoisie, but they were like really bad people. And so the children of Arkham I totally sympathize with. They're the children of the people who have been locked up and psychiatrized. And the thing is that as Bruce, you only got the choice of just being Batman to fight them, and like at no point can you say like, I'm devoting all my money to helping these people. I'm gonna create like I'm gonna pay reparations. Wayne Industries is gonna have a fund to repay these people. I'm going to work like to de-psychiatrize mental health. None of those things. It's even worse than the usual one where you can just say, oh, Batman just locks people up in Arkham. Like, this is a more direct causation of something that his family did and that he won't undo. And it's like, I kind of wish that he had Clark and Diana, except that nowadays Clark and Diana wouldn't even put him on the right track. Like, it used to be that you would kind of think that Superman would be like, oh, Batman, that's like really awful that your parents did that and you can make things right. Or Diana's like, you know, we tried to tell him to do the right thing, but now, like, the Justice League are just this group of gods. And like I've always said, that the Marvel heroes now act like celebrities, and the DC heroes now act like gods, and both of them just feel completely not my thing. Like, a lot of the cute stuff people like about Marvel, it still just feels like they're just a bunch of in-group celebrities. They don't even have like supporting casts anymore. They just hang around each other. They hang out at Stark Towers and make jokes and stuff. Level 6. Ooh. See, I like collecting all these cats. Oh, so some of them are characters and some of them are photos that you unlock. I guess it depends on whether they're hanging on a wall. Oh, no it doesn't. Never mind. But yeah, and I also wish there was more choice in those Telltale Batman games, where it's like they say there's all this choice, but there's really very little choice. Like, almost nothing you do matters, and what you do only changes the plot with very little. Harvey becomes Two-Face no matter what you do. It's just when he gets scarred can change. Whether you have a relationship with Catwoman can change. Other than that, the plot is still the same. And you can never go like, you know what, Vicky, you're right. What my parents did to your mom is really awful, and I'm going to fix it. like with my money as Bruce Wayne. Not by punching people as Batman. Where are the red dots? Stupid red dot, come back here. Where are you? Is that laser pointer? Ooh, piano. Oh, I can't destroy the piano. No, there are a whole bunch of cat paintings in the tree. Oh, I'm feeling ill. I think this game is also giving me a bit of a headache. This is gonna be the last level. After I do this level, I think I'm gonna call it a night. I'll probably stream this weekend, and more like without school, I now have more time, so there'll be more streaming and hopefully at more normal hours. I haven't decided what I'm going to do about my dissatisfaction with social work. I don't really know if I can actually change my major at this point. Someone suggested I should try going back into computer programming or something, which was something I was into a long time ago. Well, I guess not super long. Relatively long for me. It was my first attempt at school. But I don't know if that would make me happier. I just feel really dissatisfied with social work. I hate it's not just the paper writing. I kind of just hate having to overshare so much about your life. And a lot of the other stuff is really annoying. Like, the argument is that yes, you do a lot of harm in social work, but good people can reduce the harm. Like, it's sort of like, well, it's better you do it than someone who's even more harmful. But it's like, that's like saying, well, you should join the police because, yes, the police do a lot of harm, but you know, a good person there could help. And it's like, well, I guess whether that's true, whether you have the ability to really change things is arguable, but whether or not that's something you want to do personally. And like, I'm not actually sure that's something I do want to do. Plus, like, the reality is being trans, I'm afraid of a lot of social interactions, and I'm afraid of like how people, hostile clients might take it and stuff. I have enough upgrades. I'm not gonna catch this mouse. Sorry, I'm bad cat. I want to unlock all these cat photos. so many pretty cats. That's the other thing, you get to see all these cool cats. Oh yeah, this reminds me of something about Breath of the Wild that's kind of annoying. Like, people talk about the frame rate issues, which are really almost unacceptable, I would say, although apparently they fixed it. Although it still seems like the frames drop whenever you're fighting a big enemy with a lot going on. But like for a console, you play console games in theory so that you don't get these issues, because they're supposed to be optimized for the console. But besides the frame rate issue, it's also the draw distance issue is really annoying. Like the distance you can see is actually ridiculously short, and a lot of times the enemies could see you before they start being drawn in. And it's especially annoying when you're like spying on an enemy camp to see what you can use to take them out, and then until you get there you don't realize that there was a bunch of explosive barrels that you didn't see. And for something like Breath of the Wild, it's so important because it's supposed to be this big open world, and your observational skills are so important. So it's really annoying to draw this. That's something that bugs me, where it's like, there are flaws in this game. Even if you love this game so much, just the graphical stuff should prevent it from getting a 10. And like, I do understand that numbers are kind of meaningless, and I think that's another problem with the ratings, that numbers are meaningless, and like, a lot of people give 10 because they just love it so much that it doesn't matter the flaws, but people like judge a number score as meaningful. So I think numbers shouldn't be in reviews. People tend to ignore everything in a review except for numbers, and they act like a number will tell them whether or not they should play the game or like the game. And it's more important the subjective part in the review. I mean, it's all subjective, but I mean like the quality part, not the quantity part. And then, oh no. I reached the time limit perfectly fine. Oh no, it disappeared before I get to it. Yeah, I've got 5 minutes to knock down the remaining of these objects. I'll be alright. It is? I'm sorry. No, it looks extreme. Okay, anyways. I'm sorry the stream is going bonkers for you, Lee. I don't know what's wrong. It looks fine on my end. Like, I have a second computer running it just to see what it looks like, and it looks okay to me. Anyways, that's moot because I'm going to go. My arm is hurting too much and I feel kind of queasy. So I'm sorry. I'll stream more in the future, so tune in, pay attention, and there'll probably be other stuff, like real stuff, like Mirror's Edge and Dead Rising coming up. Good night, everyone, and if you're watching this later, hello, thanks for watching, and I'll stream later. Take care, everybody. That was quite fun.